The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Pass rush gets home.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And, boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Catch made over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Huskers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Battle to reach the national championship game. Big moment early here. Third down and goal. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's the handoff. Breaks free. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks free with room to run. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. As the first down is still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now in the 25. Back to pass. It's Wyola. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly. A short hitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Fourth down completion to the running back. He's swarmed by the defense.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Cornhuskers will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. They'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keeps it on the draw. Fighting off the defender. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Price. Tackle, but first down.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape, it's a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. And now the handoff. Runs through the defender. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Price. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. In the red area, it's Price. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. It is intercepted. He can go. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in this semifinal game.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. He's got the first and still going. It's a nice game. We move the football up to the 27.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
First down and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Irish. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Running back has it on a screen now. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Huskers come up to the line in a hurry up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pop over the middle, it's Hunter. Tackle made at the 37, that's a solid gain. They move the 6, according to the line here on first down now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket, trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Defense not pressing this time. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Carr. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. With the catch, it's Flanagan. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Huskers will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, and keep it on the ground. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. It's a toss to the left side. It's past the 35. He's in the clear. The 30. At the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Raiola. Looking for the wideout. What a catch!
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Huskers pick up enough for a first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And he keeps it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Looking to pass this time. It's a quick grab. We're able to get him down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And he'll set up to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers to this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. To the air, it's Raiola. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Huskers. And that will give them the lead now. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks backs are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion and extend the lead to 3. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Williams. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Receiver in motion now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's brought down there. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the tailback's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. To the air, it's Carr. The pass rush closing in. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. 1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. The lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone, the touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Huskers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Pounding away with the run game. The Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd and long. He'll try to pass it again from his own end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. He makes the grab. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Great catch when they desperately needed it. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Running through the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Toss play to the outside. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Grinding away on the ground. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Dame.